It's an exciting time for the All Blacks as head coach Scott Robertson has made some bold selections for the Rugby Championship. The announcement has sparked plenty of discussions, especially regarding the potential biases that some fans feared might come into play due to Robertson's history with the Crusaders. Former All Black Israel Dag has spoken out, suggesting that any notions of favoritism should be dismissed, especially with some surprising omissions from squad. One notable exclusion is Crusaders number 8 Christian Leo Willie, who was a starter in 2 matches against France. Dag expressed his disappointment, saying it must be devastating for Leo Willie, who has put in the hard work. However, he also highlighted the positive aspect of these decisions, indicating that they reflect a commitment to building depth within the All Blacks. It's great to see the coaching staff prioritizing the team's needs over personal connections, which is crucial for the team's future success. The inclusion of Chiefs loose forward Simon Parker is particularly intriguing. He has been a standout performer this season, and earning his first selection is a testament to his hard work and resilience. Dag pointed out that Parker has been a force to be reckoned with and has played a significant role in the Chiefs campaign. It's refreshing to see new talent being recognized, especially when it can potentially strengthen the squad. With Artie Savia likely to hold the open side position and Wallace Atiti expected at number 8, the blindside spot has become a focal point. Parker stepping into that role could be a game changer, especially if he can replicate his Super Rugby form at the international level. Dag's comments about Parker's tackle efficiency and mobility emphasize the evolving nature of the game, where power and speed are paramount. What do you think, fans? Are you excited about the new faces in the squad? Do you believe these selections will lead to success in the Rugby Championship? Go All Blacks in the comments below. As we look forward to the upcoming matches, let's rally behind the team and see how these decisions play out. Where are you watching from? And what's your take on the All Blacks' new lineup? Share your thoughts and your city, and let's keep the conversation going. As an All Blacks fan, it's hard not to feel a buzz about the recent developments in the squad as they gear up for the Rugby Championship. Scott Robertson has named a 36-man squad, but what's more intriguing is the addition of 6 injury cover players, bringing the total to 42. Among those names is Leroy Carter, the talented Chiefs wing who's been turning heads this season. With Caleb Clark sidelined, Carter now finds himself in the thick of All Blacks training. What do you think? Is this the opportunity that Leroy has been waiting for? Go All Blacks in the comments. Justin Marshall, a legendary figure in New Zealand rugby, is particularly excited about Carter's potential. He points out that the All Blacks have been somewhat unsettled in the wing positions lately. With injuries impacting key players like Clark and Martellier, there's a real opening for someone like Carter to step up. It's a classic case of a player seizing the moment. And who doesn't love a good underdog story? In the halfback department, the situation is a bit more concerning due to injuries to Cam Roigard and Noah Hotham. However, Marshall remains optimistic about the depth available. Cortez Radama seems poised to take the starting role, and the return of Finlay Christie could provide the experience that the team needs. Even if you're worried about the halfback crisis, players like Folo Fakatava and Mitchell Drummond are still in the mix, which gives fans something to cheer about. The back row situation is another topic that's stirring conversations among fans. The return of Wallace Satiti and the inclusion of rookie Simon Parker have sparked debates. Christian Leo Willie, who started in the early tests against France, has been dropped, which many fans find puzzling. Did he deserve more chances? It's certainly a shakeup that could have implications for the team's balance and performance. As we get closer to the Rugby Championship, the All Blacks have a mix of seasoned players and fresh talent. This is a critical time for the team to cement their identity and strategy. Fans, what's your take on the current squad? Who are you most excited to see in action? Comment below with your thoughts and let us know where you're from. A veteran rugby writer, Stephen Jones, has stirred up quite a discussion regarding the British and Irish Lions' future tours, particularly suggesting that the Lions should skip their planned visit to New Zealand in 2029. This notion definitely raises eyebrows among us All Blacks fans. The Lions, with their storied history, would be a welcome sight in New Zealand, but Jones believes it might be time for a change. Jones argues that the Lions should consider a tour to France instead, calling it the modern-day capital of the rugby world. He feels that such a move would not only benefit the Lions brand, but also promote rugby across Europe, particularly in emerging nations. It's an interesting perspective, but as All Black supporters, we can't help but feel that a Lions tour here would maintain the spirit and intensity of rugby that New Zealand embodies. What do you think, All Blacks fans? Would you miss the Lions if they decided to skip New Zealand in 2029? Go All Blacks in the comments. Jones also suggests that the traditional schedule needs a shake-up, proposing that the Lions could play a tour with a mix of matches across different countries, including Italy or even emerging rugby nations like Spain or Germany. This idea, while innovative, seems to overlook the unique atmosphere that only a series against the All Blacks could provide. Our home turf is where legends are made, and the intensity of a Lions series in New Zealand is something that should not be easily dismissed. He further posits that the Lions should look towards the Americas for future tours, especially after the United States hosts the World Cup. While there's no denying the potential growth of rugby in the Americas, the All Blacks' legacy and rivalry with the Lions are irreplaceable. Wouldn't it be a shame to miss out on the chance to witness those epic clashes on our home soil? As fans of the All Blacks, we should advocate for our team to host these iconic matches, ensuring that the essence of rugby in New Zealand remains strong. Do you think the Lions should reconsider their tour plans and keep New Zealand in their sights? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let us know what city you are cheering from and your opinion about the All Blacks. It's a fascinating conversation to have, and as passionate supporters, we should be vocal about it. Let's keep the dialogue going. Your voice matters in shaping the future of rugby. The Barbarians are gearing up for an exciting rematch against the All Blacks 15 this autumn in London. Scheduled for November 1st at 1:15 p.m. local time at the GTEC Community Stadium. This clash is already generating buzz among rugby fans. The Barbarians, having pulled off a memorable victory against the All Blacks 15 last year, will be looking to replicate that success. There's a rich history between these two teams, stretching back over 70 years, and this upcoming match is set to be another thrilling chapter. John Spencer, the president of Barbarian FC, expressed his excitement for the fixture, highlighting the iconic status of both teams in the rugby world. It's hard not to get pumped about this match, especially considering the legendary moments that have occurred in previous encounters. Fans, what are your thoughts on this rivalry? Are you feeling confident about the All Blacks 15 taking the win this time around? Go All Blacks in the comments. While it's true that this will not be the full-strength All Black side, the depth of talent in New Zealand rugby means that the 15 will come out firing. This team is crucial for developing the next tier of talent as New Zealand eyes the future with a busy international calendar ahead. It's not just a game. It's a showcase of potential All Blacks who are ready to step up on the world stage. Chris Lindrum, New Zealand Rugby's general manager for professional rugby, has pointed out the significance of such matches in nurturing young talent. This is an opportunity for these players to test themselves against a storied opponent like the Barbarians, and it's a chance for fans to watch future stars in action. How do you feel about the development pathway in New Zealand rugby? Is it strong enough to maintain our dominance? Let's hear your opinions down below. The Barbarians and All Blacks have faced each other few times, with the last official match in 2017. The All Blacks boast a record of 8 wins, while the Barbarians have claimed victory twice, including that memorable draw in 1974. The anticipation for this next encounter is palpable, especially given the recent history between the two sides, which saw a nail-biting finish in their last meeting. As fans, we can't ignore the legacy of players who have donned both jerseys over the years. From legends like Jonah Lamu and Richie McCaw to the rising stars of today, there's a connection between the past and the present that adds layers to this rivalry. Who are your favorite players from either side? Share your thoughts. This match is more than just a game. It's a celebration of rugby heritage and the spirit of competition. As we gear up for November, let's rally behind our team and show our support. Where are you watching from? Comment below with your city and your predictions for the All Blacks 15. Let's go All Blacks!